What's good, y'all? It's your boy Rock, and I'm back with another video. But before we get into it, make sure y'all own your own shit at all times, man. You already know the vibes. But in this video, I just wanted to talk about the fact that I don't believe that anybody should regret anything. Any decision that they make in their life, when they go and they look back on it, that's the only reason why we regret things, because we didn't like the outcome of that decision that we made, and we felt that if we would have just made a different decision, we would possibly be in a different situation. But I'm gonna tell y'all, we would never understand if we regret anything. We won't know if something is a bad decision until we try it, until we do it. We often come down and we get hung up on two decisions, two choices. We make one, and then later on decide, man, that probably wasn't the best decision. You gotta realize the other decision might not have been the best decision either, but you didn't try it, so you don't know. And it gives that like nostalgic feel, or that, you know, just that feel of knowing that the one you chose didn't work, so the other one must have had worked, right? But what if both of them led to the same path of bad, or maybe even the other one was worse? But the key is that we will never know. We only know what we did, but we was able to learn from that. So going forward, we able to look at it and understand, okay, I'll never make that same decision again. I'll never make that same mistake again going forward. That's information, that's knowledge that we didn't have before that. But we still just don't know what would have happened if we chose anything else. Or maybe we was hung up on one decision. Maybe it wasn't two choices. It was just one choice and we took it. It turned out bad. What was we gonna do? Just turn around and not do it at all? Then nothing would have happened. We wouldn't have got the knowledge from it, and whatever we thought, whyever we felt that making that decision and making that choice was the best option for us, we would never know. And we would just be in another position without that knowledge to go ahead and get put in a bad position again. So regardless of what we try to do, some things we just can't avoid, and we should never regret any of it. We often hear people talk about the fact that, man, they wish they did this, or they wish they had did that. Or we talk about giving our younger selves advice. At the end of the day, I always talk about the fact that we only move off of the information that we have. We only move off of the things that we learned and experienced in our lives at that point. And that's the only thing we're able to base our decisions off of. So the fact that we regret something is because we now have that knowledge that we're able to say, that was a terrible choice. We shouldn't have done that. Now you just know to not make that same decision. You would have never known. So there's no point in getting upset. I might say a different choice would have been better in that situation, but at the end of the day, I can't change it. I was able to take something from it, and going forward, I know I can never be put back in that same position again. I'm gonna be very cautious. I'm gonna look at it differently. I'm gonna break it down. Maybe I gotta look at it completely differently when it comes to the next time that I'm faced with that same problem. There's no way that we could have known that it would have turned out the way it did if we hadn't made that decision at that time. I want y'all to go ahead and drop down in the comment section something that you feel like you regret and why you regretted making that decision. And if you really had to think about it, what could you have done differently and why you think that it should be worth regretting? Because based on what I told y'all in this video, you wouldn't have known if it would have been a bad decision until you made it. So either you could have walked away from that decision and just never known if it would have been good for you or not, or you could have made the decision you made and now have the knowledge that you have to feel like you regret it. No matter what, everything that we do in life is a lesson that we can learn from, and we just continue to grow every single day. And certain mistakes that we're gonna make is based on the knowledge that we didn't have before that moment. But now going forward, we able to continue to learn and grow every single day. Some mistakes is not gonna be made by everybody, but like I said, based on where you come from, based on the knowledge that was presented to you before that, how you felt that day. It's a lot of factors at play when it comes to any decision that we make. So the biggest point is you just can't beat yourself up about it. You just gotta continue to move forward, grow. I just seen somebody talk about the fact that the past is just ideas that's just here that we have in our memory, and then the future is just something that we use our past memories and thoughts from to create this future that we believe is gonna be that way. But life always ends up throwing curveballs. Life always becomes something that we never could have imagined, and all we have is the present. And we can only make decisions now and just continue to learn and just grow from it and just become better every single day. But I appreciate y'all for tapping into the video. Make sure y'all go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And also, like I said, go ahead and drop down there something that you regret and that's something that you wish you could have changed. But use this example that I dropped on y'all in this video to try to ease your mind on it and understand that maybe it wasn't a bad thing that you have done that, and that how it can help you going forward. And if you rock with this video and you agree with what I'm talking about, make sure you go ahead and drop a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.